Hello and welcome to this bite-sized episode of TDO. Now I'm not sure if it shows on camera, but I'm a little bit red, I'm a bit out of breath and I'm feeling a bit sweaty. Why is that? Well, because yesterday I went to Lidl and I bought their £69.99 4K action camera. And it's pretty well put together. It's Silvercrest, so that's their own brand. I'm not sure who they're rebranding, but I don't think it's one of the really cheap ones, because all of those that I've seen don't have a tripod attachment underneath on the actual camera itself, whereas this one does. And that's what I was looking for, as well as a good picture. And I'll come on to the picture in a minute, because that's why I'm a bit out of breath, because it's an action camera, and I thought I should go for a jog. And I'm not as in shape as I thought I was. So I'll show you some footage of that in a moment. I'm not actually going to use it as an action camera. I've bought this to use as an overhead camera for when I'm doing soldering and stuff like that. But I didn't think that would be pretty good to look at, just something going on underneath the camera. With the camera, you get a waterproof case and some attachments to attach it to a variety of helmets. And of course a lead to put it into your computer. For that price though, you don't get a memory card, but it will take up to a 64 gig micro SD card. So I've popped one of those in there. It's got a touch screen, which is great, but all the menus can be done from 2 buttons on the top. And actually once you get used to it, it's pretty easy to navigate. The camera itself has a removable battery underneath and a micro HDMI and a mini USB socket, and there's the space underneath for the memory card. It's got speaker built in and microphone, and the main thing I wanted, as I said, underneath is the tripod attachment. It's got a 160-degree wide angle lens, which in the software can be reduced in terms of angle, but the test shots I left it on the super wide angle. On the back you've got an LCD which gives you all the information, shows you the current mode it's in. It has an image stabilizer supposedly, and I've tried that with or without, so we'll have a look and see if that's any good. And I'm sure the part you most want to see is some sample footage. So I've tried the 4K 30 frames per second, and then I went down to the 720p 120 frames per second. That was in slow motion. And then I've tried image stabilizer on and off, but you've got some resolutions in between as well. And of course, take into consideration that this software would have gone through my editing software and then through YouTube's compression algorithms. So obviously I can't show you exactly what it looks like, but I'm sure it's going to be a pretty fair representation. So let's take a look. What do you think? Is it worth the £70 they're asking? I had a bit of confusion in the shop trying to actually get them to sell me one, because although they had a sign saying ask at the till, nobody seemed to know what they wanted to do. So I was literally pleading to buy for one. I had to go through some hassle to buy it. Hopefully yours will be a lot slicker, and Lidl could do a lot more to help their staff to know what it is people are going to be coming in for to buy, certainly when people want to hand over £70 for something. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll see the output of this small camera on my future videos. Hopefully the overhead shots showing me working on various games consoles and computer refurbishment. If you like what you're seeing, Hit the subscribe button, hit the small bell, and that'll tell you when I'm listing a new video. And then whilst you're here, why not check out some of my previous videos and see whether it's something you want to see more of. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Let me see your identification. We don't need to see his identification. Follow me. Move on. Move on.